Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Adventures of Jacoby. I am Zach, the Winter Warlock, here with episode 3. Last time, we explored Bleak Falls Barrow and Riverwood for a little bit in the first part of the episode, sold a bunch of stuff, probably need to sell a bunch more stuff. Yeah, a little bit here and there, not too bad. We came the whole way through Bleak Falls Barrow, we fought this guy. We were able to retrieve the Golden Claw, which Luke and Valerian had asked us to retrieve. Said he'd pay us some money for it. Looks like it's pretty valuable, but I don't know. I'll give it back to him. It's 100 gold worth. It's probably worth more historically than to sell it off, so it means something to him. It's cool. I usually hold on to them, but for this one, we'll give it back to him. And we also recovered off of that Death Lord the Dragon Stone. Upon inspection, it looks like an ancient, carved stone tablet with what looks to be a map of Skyrim and a bunch of sort of starbursts over it. And then this symbol of a dragon here at the bottom, which sort of, that matches up with this symbol. We also came here to this, strange curved wall, and we learned a word of power. We of course can't unlock anything yet, but we have made it the whole way through Bleak Falls Barrow. Well, not the whole way through. We made it to the bottom of Bleak Falls Barrow, and now we just have to manage our way out. And then I guess we will stop back in Riverwood to complete this Golden Claw quest. And then probably off to Whiterun. Yes, indeed. Gotta love the shortcuts. Gotta love the quick ways out. Everything here at this altar. Oh. Okay, and out to what looks to be daylight, maybe. I think we got a pretty decent start. I think we got up here like middle of the morning. So we'll see how long that took in game. Ah, yeah, lovely. It is midnight. That's insane. That's insane. Because we slept until like 8:30. We went and sold some stuff. And pretty much, we spent a few minutes poking around down there. But then we just made our way up. That's... I know I'm pointing over there and Riverwood's not over there. But, oh, hello there. Potion of light feet, don't mind if I do. But that's just, it's crazy how time moves in this game. Some corundum, if one so chose. It looks like some interesting little like columns rising out of the water there. I wonder what that's all about. The foxes always make such a disconcerting noise. Anytime I hear a fox running past me, I fear for wolves. And not necessarily because wolves are terribly troublesome, but more because if they sneak up on you, that can be a little bit of something. I don't know where you are, I'm just swinging blindly. There you are. Where's the other one? Got him. I hate slaughterfish. Again, it's one of those things where they're not a terribly difficult opponent to come up against, but when you're fighting in water, like especially at night, that is quite... They can just sit there and annoy you. It's, I mean, They're probably not going to kill you, but you know. Yes, I know I'm drowning. Oh, there we go. Beautiful moon. I'm not sure. It looks big in the sky. That might be Masser. Not sure where Segunda would be. I'm not an expert of Skyrim or Tamrielic astronomy. Cool, so that was a cool little area. But I think we will just continue making our way around the side of this mountain, I believe. Let's just check our map here. Yeah, so we're over here, so we'll bump down into Riverwood here. So we're basically just upstream of sort of where we started. So I imagine, actually, if memory serves, I don't know, that would be on the other side of the river. But yeah, then we come up here on the opposite end, from the opposite end of Bleak Falls Barrow than what we came from. You know, we usually approach it from the opposite side there. Ah, yes. Anice's cabin. We're gonna leave you alone, probably. Hello? Nothing to say?
It's so nice to have a visitor.
We'll leave you alone. I have no real... Oh my goodness, what is happening here? What is going on? There's a rabbit running for its dear life. Oh, somebody's mad. You're mad at me? You don't even see me anywhere. Yep, there we go. Set him off. Perfect. Just, you know what. Oh, a vampire? No. Absolutely not. We will have none of your vampirism. Mike?
Mike wishes.
Oh,
Once
buddy.
Mike got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared.
Are you good? You good?
Mike can travel fast across the land.
Hopefully you're not a vampire now. That was... Honestly, that was unexpected. Like, if I would have run into wolves or something, okay. But a couple of vampires attacking Mike the liar, just out here in the middle of nowhere. Are you going over to see Anice? What are you... Mike, you're kind of out of bounds here, bud. Yeah, and then here's right back on the path that we came up to get here. Or not, but takes us where we need to go. Ah, yes, Mirmulnir. I know the lore on the Mirmulnir can be pretty rich, but an annoying ringing plant. And I always just get like borderline PTSD from trying to run around and collect crimson Mirmulnir. And what would be the Underdark in anybody else's measure. Really? You're gonna let me walk in here at 2 a.m. I don't think we're gonna bother you. Actually, your door is open. Is everything okay in here? I would have just walked away, but I saw that the door was ajar. It's like the middle of the night. Are you guys good? What do you... Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It took us 2 hours to walk down from that hill. That's just mind-boggling. It's 2 a.m. I mean...
The sooner you find the...
Well, I
You
have...
found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Yes, hilarious.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Put it right back in a special place. Right in the front of your shop for anybody to steal. But a nice thing is... I'll take a few extra pieces of gold. I accidentally took that sword. Luckily he didn't care too much about that. Yeah, there's a few things that we can take. I'll leave the iron arrows. I don't really care about that. And then I believe, yep, you don't mind if I have an extra couple of gold, right? And it says steel. Okay. That's weird. Because I would imagine, you know, none of this stuff technically registers as stolen, but it's steal from chest as opposed to search dresser. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll leave it alone. What is our carry capacity? Yeah, we're at like half. While we're in here, I mean, no, we won't do it here. Should we go back to Hod and Girder's house? No, that was a little weird. The bed I was gonna sleep in, Hod just came and sort of laid down in first, so I had to then sleep in the marital bed, and yeah, I don't know, that was just weird. Maybe I'll just poke in here, get some dinner, have a night's rest, and level up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Finally gonna level up and get rid of that annoying bar.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Alright, well, that's good. Hello.
You're that visitor, Ben. Sure
Yep.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks.
The ale is going bad. We need to get...
You're not gonna show me to the room? I don't know. It's the one on the left? Yeah.
Years
It's
after
the one
all.
on the left.
Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Are you two done quarreling? Orgnar.
Need a room? Let's sate that appetite,
That salmon you've got sitting there looks pretty good. You got any of that? What am I looking for? No. I mean, oddly enough, you don't sell the thing that's sitting right in front of you at all. I mean, I guess that's cool. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll have a bit of cooked beef, some bread. I don't think I have... Nope. You can have this vampire dust since you're going to put it in something. It's kind of weird. Yeah, let me grab... Just a regular old ale sounds good to me.
All right, then.
Thank you. Okay. So this is our room, right? Yes. Cool. So we're going to... Let's see what we got going on here. There we go. We have our proper sleeping attire now. See? Ah, yes. Lovely. Cool. So we're just going to have a sit here. We will have our delicious dinner. And we shall level up. So we're going to go health. Oh, okay. Health again. Health again. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, I did not realize that I had 4 level ups waiting for me there. Yeah, that's sort of what I was talking about. They get away from me. Alright, so first thing I think we're going to do, going to get a little bit better there. A little bit better there. Oh boy. Now, I can go block, I can go light armor, or I can go sneak. Well, I'm honestly not too worried about getting hit right now. my blocking is doing good enough. Yeah, you know, I am just going to give that just a little bit of a boost, and then I'm going to hang on to that last perk. And we're going to settle in for a nice rest. We'll get a little bit of a later start. Now I can already tell you I probably will not stay on point with the eating and sleeping. I try my best, but sometimes, like, when you're going through dungeons and stuff like there, like, I thought I was going to come out around, like, dinner time, and I came out at midnight. So sometimes I'm not, if it works, I do it, but I don't tend to go really out of my way or pay too much attention to the eating and sleeping. But I try to do it if it's, you know, if I'm in the right place at the right time. I try to, oh yeah, that's right, we should probably, boy, that would be funny, wouldn't it? So we can put that on. So that's 11 versus the hunting bow. Okay. So we're actually going to favorite that. We can get rid of that. And then we're going to put on hide helmet, hide bracers, fur boots, and fur armor. That all looks good. And while we're at it, we will assign that to a hotkey. Yeah, remember back in the first episode I was talking about the hotkeys, and one thing that really sort of annoys me is the transition. It is pretty slow. It's almost quicker to just open up your favorites and select it than it is to actually hotkey anything. So, but I still like to do it because it is handy. And I actually learned about that trick from someone I was watching play Skyrim on PC. Because of course you have hotkeys on PC, but they mentioned that you can actually assign 2 hotkeys on the Xbox, which I did not know previously. So that's cool. Oh, didn't carry up my shield here. There we go. I heard you. Come on. I mean, if you're just gonna stand there. If you're just gonna stand there, then that's your own fault. Really. I always like this walk down heading out to Whiterun. It's always so nice. And I actually, in a little one-off little D&D adventure I did, I actually used this basic area, and there were 2 Ettins, like two-headed giants, with a group of orcs that were transporting it. And that's always still, even though that was, you know, a completely different game, I just always remember that. Like, I look around waiting to see if there's a giant going to be waiting. Speaking of giants, hello, sir.
I'd stay away if I were you.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm on my way to a giant camp, and I can't guarantee those beasts won't think you're part of the offering. Keep your distance, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
What are you offering to the giants?
The cow, of course. Others do it differently. But I found that an annual offering usually keeps the giants away from our livestock. Some think it's superstition, but I believe it works. I've yet to have a giant kill any of my livestock.
No. Except for the ones that you take.
It's tradition. We mark the animal as a way to let the giants know we're giving it to them willingly. Sort of a peace offering.
Yeah, you need any help?
I have everything under control. Thanks for offering.
Good luck.
Thanks. You take care of yourself now.
Yeah, be careful. I certainly wouldn't be heading up to some giants. Close to it, but not quite at level 5. Should we take care of this guy over here? Yeah, I know I'm seen by the guard, but... There we go. There we are. Whiterun Guard.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? You'll go mad, I say.
Oh, 100%. Everyone's gone mad. Definitely no dragons here. No dragons here at all. What in the world? Oh, wow. You guys just took down a giant. Of course, he has nothing on him. That's cool. Whoa,
Well,
whoa, whoa.
that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
No thanks to me. I was halfway down the road. Hey, you didn't look like you needed any help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
Your shield brothers.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
That's sort of, yeah.
Not for me
join?
to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, I might well do that. Because that sounds like a pretty, that sounds like it's right up Jacoby's aisle. Solving problems where the coin is right. Our never-ending pursuit for a little bit of gold. Sort of what I think his motivations are here for this Let's Play is, yeah, getting stuff done where the coin's right and attaining, becoming more powerful in whatever way that takes. Like I said, we do use a little bit of restoration magic, but he might want to go check out the College of Winterhold and stuff and see what there is to learn about a little bit of magic. Just not necessarily being beholden to one thing. There's that strange structure again. Okay. Looks like a nice fortified city. Proper city. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Halt.
Oh,
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
well, it just so happens that I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Sweet. Thank you for the free speech increase. I don't know if we'll do any of these Daedric quests or not. We'll see. I mean, it would still fit the character, quest for power and such.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Any aid you can.
It's for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
That's right.
Got some
Miss
good
Adrienne.
pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More in... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Perfect. Well, first thing I would like to do is actually just fleece a few things off on you. If I'm gonna be honest. There's that sword I accidentally took. You can have all those, all of those, and that. I'd keep that helmet. You can have the corundum and the orichalcum for sure. Do you happen to have any steel arrows? You do. You have 13 of them. I mean, I'll take them for now. Yeah, 3,500 gold.
Don't
Thank
forget
you.
to check inside the shop if you need anything.
No, I think I'm okay, thanks. To the drunken huntsman. Looks like we've got some food. Bow. Hello.
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Oh goodness, you have 187 steel arrows. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, you can't have that. You can't have that. So what do I have? I have 126 iron arrows, which will get me $0. And 36 of these, which will get me $0. So maybe I'll just buy like 80 of them, maybe. This is one place where it would be nice to just be able to click on that with a mouse and not have to just... There we go. Let's buy 80 of them. Now I know that you're not going to give me anything for them, but you can just... You can have those. Yeah, I think that's all we want from you. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip the
Thank you
ancient
very
Lord
much.
arrows for now. They do the same damage as steel, but they're a little bit more, I don't know, throwaway, I guess. Nice little home.
About those old crypts, the dead having trouble staying that way.
Yeah, I hear ya. Belgren's tomb, you say? Well, we might check that out at some point.
Tired of bread and stew. Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself.
Let's go and stop in here at Bellathor's General Goods.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Sure.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. That's a weird thing to say. That's a real weird thing to say. If you had a sister, you... Okay, I mean... Yeah, I'm not so sure. Not so sure about that. That's kind of a weird thing to say. To a perfect stranger, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I want all of those. I'm gonna have a couple of gems. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can have 7 of those. Maybe with a bit of gold. Yep. Yeah, I always sort of had a weird feeling about Bellathor. He also has another line as you're leaving that, like, if you know, had any family members to sell or whatever, he was buying, and has like this weird off-putting laugh about it. And it makes me wonder if Bellathor is a slaver. Obviously, there's nothing in the game, like, playable that sort of points that direction, but just
Magic nor the passing of time.
just to say some weird stuff like that, I don't know, makes me wonder if perhaps he is indeed just a bit of a slaver, you know. So, you're Vasker, huh? Pretty cool looking place. Yeah, pretty cool looking place indeed. I don't know if we'll stop in there just yet. We might. I do want to get up to the Jarl here and at least let them know so Riverwood can get a few more guards. Just for a little added protection.
I'm the commander of the guard.
Caius. Dragon's Reach. Here we are. Let's make sure we don't, like, fall down anywhere. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool place. Massive place, really. Look at how tall that is. Now there's a door in here that I've actually never explored. I forget off the top of my head now which quest. I think you have to be a certain level. I think it's one of those quests where once you hit a certain level, then it unlocks a dialogue option with one of the NPCs in here. Now, let's go talk to the Jarl. Who I presume. What the? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Lady.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
That explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
It's a nice sword you got there. I don't know if I quite like your attitude. It's weird that y'all are so worried about a person walking through the door with a dragon on the loose. Like, shouldn't you be outside worried about the dragon? I don't know.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Oh yeah, the dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading over this way.
Mir Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains,
will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idle by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Yeah.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
I'm listening.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Steel armor, huh? A man in furs walks up to the king, to the Jarl, and he hands him heavy armor. You are not the most observant fella.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
You having trouble there? Pathfinding?
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Ancient stone tablet, you say? Okay. Alright, what am I doing? Where do I need to go?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
Well...
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, you mean this one?
Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
So what of my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Well, then let us go locate. Okay, are you upstairs?
Not now.
Not now. Not now, then when? What do you have in here for good old Jacoby? What is everybody in a fuss about?
Whiterun. I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
What? Why is everybody running?
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the
Absurd
dragon.
that you can't cook good sweet rolls.
Oh,
in
that's
the
right.
skeever hole of a
The sword
city.
coming from the south. It was false.
All this standing around
Faster
is
than anything
rubbish.
I've ever seen.
We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar.
That's right.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
And a heavy shield.
I can't afford to risk both.
Well, I would like to speak to Avenici. Oh, probably don't want to go out in there. The Great Porch. Oh, nice. Some training dummies and stuff. Oh, somebody... Dude, this is... Okay. So this is like your idea of outdoor dining, huh? And this giant... Wow, that's cool. You, I wanted to talk to you.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
I'm looking for a little bit of work.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Yeah. Okay.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Let's take a look here. Halted Stream Camp. Okay, that's not too far away. Interesting, so there's a dragon attacking. And then some banditry. Okay. Okay, I can get into that. Well, maybe we'll wait on speaking to this Codlack for a minute. I mean, we should probably, if there's a dragon attacking, they want our help. I mean, we might as well. I do think, though, with all due respect, I am going to just, you know, offload this armor and shield that you gave me. You know, sorry to say, but heavy armor's not really my style there, Balgroof, but whatever. I'll take the gold. I would have taken the gold in the first place, but... Okay, there we go. Guess we should go fight a dragon.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't avoid it.
Lollygagging. Well, Irilith is just... I mean, I think she's running.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the Western Watchtower.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it. You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Houseguard.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the Last Age. The glory of killing it is ours!
Yeah.
If you're with me!
That's all you're gonna do. I'm just gonna head that way. I mean, I'm glad that you're getting everybody pumped up, but like, it's a dragon that's attacking. We can walk and talk, right? Walk and talk. We could have discussed this on the charge there. Less talking about how terrible it might be and more doing something about it, if we please. So, Western Watchtower. That's probably you right there, right? That's west. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't even exited the gates yet. Meanwhile, people are out here being attacked by a dragon. I mean, I don't see a dragon anywhere, but there's Bleak Falls Barrow. Convenient that we had to go up there and just get a little claw for a merchant, and well, we were able to do something for the Jarl. No extra effort really needed. That's always nice when that happens. So it certainly looks like a dragon was here. I mean, stone on fire. Probably not a good sign. Hey, look at that. Little fort or something over there. What's going on here? Western Watchtower. What's going on? Whoa.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere.
What?
Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Okay.
Kinnereth, save us. Here he comes again.
Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. Okay. Okay.
Hello, sailors. It's a dragon.
Mercy. Heal, heal.
Fight back.
Gonna land. Somebody's got some magic. That's cool. Looking bloodied there, my goodness. Nice. Now let's go check this thing out. Wow. It looks different than the one we saw at Helgen. Yeah, you are... Oh, Lord, what is happening? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. What is going on here? What is going on here? Ugh. Oh, what? What was that? What the, did anybody see that? I don't think anybody saw that.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What are you talking
In
about?
the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do. That's right.
Oh.
Tell stories about
Okay, no, you're... Oh.
those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
Interesting. Yeah. Those are valuable. Heavy, but it's alright. Steel Sword of Dismay. Oh, the flee from combat? No. I don't really want them to run away. I'm gonna be honest. Halted Stream Camp. Nice. Our first dragon.
What do you say, Irleth?
Our
They
first
won't be
dragon.
quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Very cool. Gotta
Better
get
off
the...
keeping quiet, flapping your gums
Oh
and
yeah,
not
can't do it.
hear anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand.
Cool. Nice. First dragon. Wasn't too bad. I mean, we had a bunch of guards to help, but no, it wasn't too bad at all. Well, I guess we should probably run back up here and at least let the Jarl know that the dragon's been dealt with. Jeez, it's getting late again already. We've had a busy couple of days here, folks. Jacoby might be in need of a couple of days rest. Just sort of. What in the hell was that? Dovahkiin. The winds must howl through the architecture here in a weird way. That's unsettling. An earthquake. That must be how you, okay. There's been a lot of weirdness in the last, like, hour. So, Dragonborn, like, boost! No! What? Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. That's... okay. Now you gonna let me in this time? That's what I thought. I know it's getting towards dark, but I'm sure he's eagerly awaiting news of the dragon attacking his hold. Which I imagine he probably could have stood out on the great porch and watched. I never sold that stuff. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. Like I said, we need a little bit of a break. We've got some bandits to go kill. But that's about it. I want to speak to the companions. So we'll see. We'll see what that's gonna look like. Yeah, I was there. I did help kill the dragon. That's right. You missed it, Mr. Talos worshipper. It would have been cool to have Farengar there, just because that's a lot of... Hello, Isolde. Just because that would be cool to see a nice, powerful mage. You know, I saw one of the... Must have been one of the guards had sparks. They had the lightning spell going there. You like to see it? You like to see it? Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Yeah.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yeah, we killed a dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Oh no, there doesn't have to be anything more. The guards were saying something about a dragonborn, but...
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
I mean, I read a book a couple of days ago, you know, I mean...
Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing.
Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do you think they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
Oh.
This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was the Thanos of Angora.
Hrongar, calm yourself.
Keep
What
your
does any
hands
of
to
this
yourself.
nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the
Okay,
First
if you two are just gonna argue, I mean...
Don't be so hard.
Nobody's served dinner yet?
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Is it too late for dinner now?
It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you.
There's been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn.
They think such a Dragonborn. Who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know. to climb the 7,000 steps again.
Wait, 7,000 steps?
Once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to
Okay. So let's see, the Axe of Whiterun, huh? 10 points of magicka damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Not really what I'm looking for, but, you know, not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. I might not get the most use out of it, but still can be useful to a degree. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I think we will wrap the episode here. I will see you again next time on the adventures of Jacoby.